Well, it's Saturday morning and we're at the corner just where Adrienne lives. East Brown and South McKimmey. And we're going to take a walk similar to what she would have perhaps taken. See about time, but also give you an idea of what the area looks like and feels like. And her building is one of these two buildings that you see in the frame right now. And there you see 806, and you'll be seeing 812 in just a minute. But this is the area where the party took place. You can imagine that there's plenty of room for parking. The leasing office for the building, the pool. But if you look here, you see a pretty nice area. This could have been the area of grass that she sat out of. Could have been, I say. We don't know that. But as you see, she would walk down here, and that's Hardy down where the stop sign is. We're going to take a little bit of a walk. You're going to see a park. You're going to see some other things. I'm going to try to keep the pace going so that we can get an idea of the actual minutes that it may have taken her to walk here. But these buildings are there. There's one of the reward signs. This is a nice area here, this little block here. The problem for her is that she had to walk through an area that's not so nice, with boarded up homes, a park with some electrical boxes, and we'll show those to you, where people could have hidden behind some other bushes and trees. But this area here, you would think that it's very easy for her to see. Now, she could have cut through there to get to Hardy if she was intent on making it faster. But we're going to take the likely route as being Hardy to University. And here we come up on Hardy and University. Now, chances are that she would stay on this side of the road, but then we get the O'Reilly's, which is on the other side. And if indeed that may have been her at O'Reilly's, at some point she would have had to cross Hardy. So there's an empty lot. Let me turn around here. And that's the corner of Brown and Hardy. Now we walk down. Now we're walking and heading south toward University. And there's something that concerns me a lot. Look at that building. Completely empty. But more than that, at the corner of 5th and Hardy, not only is there a completely empty building, but you can see there is no fence here. And so you have right over here, and I'm not even going to go in there because I'm scared to death about it, but you have a door that looks like it's locked, but is ajar. So this is something she may have had to have walked fairly close to anyway. But we're going to assume that she was on that other side of the street. So now let's get over here, and we're walking again toward University. And here's a big empty lot here, and a set of bushes and a bus stop. So this here is the corner of 5th and Hardy, and that's the park. And look at those electrical boxes here at the park. If she stayed on this side of the road, and there's a beer can, she would have had to walk by this box, and this box, all of which somebody could hide in. Now look up ahead here now. As you see now, there's 2 other electrical boxes. These are not as large, but they still could act as coverage for somebody. And so could that space there behind 505 South Hardy, that box there. People at night use a lot of ingenuity. Can you imagine this place at night, what it might look like with the bushes and the trees and the fence and the trash cans up front? So she's still walking. She would have to walk by here if she was going to come this way. And the cab is on its way to her, ostensibly, after that 4:53 call. Now when you come up here, there's this brick wall, these trash cans, and again that brick wall, and those bushes, and that brick wall, all which can lend themselves to coverage for somebody who wants to do harm. Still walking toward the AM/PM Mini-Mart and University, about the pace which you might call normal, not fast. We did stop a little bit to take those pictures of that abandoned house. So now we're at 615 Hardy, the Sierra Vista Apartments. More electrical boxes, but you can have a pretty good view of the back of those. There's nothing obstructing that view. Over here across the street, you've got that dumpster. Some bushes, but nothing much there. And now we begin to approach University. On the left is the building where the AM/PM Mini-Mart is. And right across the street, that building there, is O'Reilly's. Now, as you walk up the street here, if she's going to AM/PM, you would think that she would walk through there and then up. But she may stay, if it's too dark, right on this line and keep going up the University. I'm going to walk directly over to the AM/PM so we have a decent timeline of how long it takes to walk there. But then we'll take a quick walk over to O'Reilly's and give you an idea of the hiding places for somebody over there and what the O'Reilly's looks like. So here we are. There's the O'Reilly's. There's the exit if she was walking northbound that she would use to get to the AM/PM. This is the entrance that she would most likely use to get to the AM/PM. And then you walk up here, around the corner. Those are the gas pumps you saw in the video. And I'm going to take you right to where the cab guy car pulled in. You'll notice these 4 squares which are on the video. So there's the gas pumps, and there's the cab guy car, where the cab guy car went. And if you look, you see the front door. So that's where he came. By the way, there's those cameras, and there's also cameras inside the store, and there's that camera. So I see at least 4 cameras. Now, let's go over here, and you see that there's a apartment complex, hotel looking type thing right across the street here. But look at how close O'Reilly's is. And we're going to cross Hardy to O'Reilly's. And I want to show you a couple of things. First of all, look at that in the corner there. And look at this. Now if you go up here, remember, if you're homeless or if you're looking for shelter, this is a perfect place for shelter in the night. And looks like somebody's already using it for that. Some old socks. So wouldn't this be interesting? This, look across, and that's the AM/PM. And here's somebody's dirty laundry, waiting for it to dry. She wouldn't even see somebody come from out behind there. Now we look at this big structure here, and we look again. They can't really get in there. But we'll show it to you. Simon.
I'm sorry?
Simon.
Simon, who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I with?
Why are you doing this? We just called our corporate. Why are you videotaping our...
I'm just videotaping some...
This is... why you're videotaping our property.
I'm just visiting for my own use, man.
Okay, you can't do it. We've had some issues. There's no more videotaping out here
Okay.
unless you're with the news.
Okay, well, I'll leave.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to call now because you're still videotaping.
And that's where the camera in the store is, inside. So it would have shot right out here. And O'Reilly's is very sensitive, and you can imagine why they would be. So that's what she would have seen. So that's that. Now there's the Circle K right across the street. But from that vantage point, it would be difficult for her to see anything over at the O'Reilly's. She may have been able to see something else, but from up the street. And that's that. University and Hardy. And I'll cross the street back up here, and we'll come back here. And there's the AM/PM Mini-Mart. So that's a good look at what the area looks like. O'Reilly's is a little bit still upset about us videotaping, but as soon as they asked us to leave, we left. And there's nothing more. So that's where the videotape will end.